Hi, this is SCaRLeTT JoSCeLeTTe from SCaRLeTT JoSCeLeTTe Fashion Forward, and I'm reaching out to Shameless Maya because I was inspired by what you did with your Shameless Maya journey, and I have been a fashion design person since I was a young child. My first inspiration was I used to redraw the images from the pageants. I then became like an art major in school. Used to get Artist of the Month all the time. Used to have all these great things happen to me as a child, and I fell in love with fashion through a bet. Actually, I was talking to one of my bullies, believe it or not, and he was saying I could be a fashion designer, and I said I could do that too. So what I ended up doing was I went to Art Magnet Middle School, and in high school they ended up asking me what I wanted to do with my life, and I remembered fashion design. So I ended up taking an interior design course first, and then after that I ended up going to and taking a actual fashion design course. I fell in love with it. I got away from fashion when I first started taking general ed courses in college, hated it, and then I ended up going back and taking fashion courses after. What ended up happening was in July 2007, I started taking my fashion courses. I was also taking a business administration major, and I ended up doing fashion design and retail design, or retail in fashion. From that point, I ended up actually leaving school. It became too stressful for me, and I just didn't feel like it was the right direction. Things weren't going in the right direction, and for 2 years I took a time period and just tried to figure out who I was. And during that time I started my fashion blog, SCaRLeTT JoSCeLeTTe Fashion Forward. In SCaRLeTT JoSCeLeTTe Fashion Forward, I do fashion, I do beauty, I use graphic design, I do cooking, I do art, I do all of my skills that I've had a skill set for ever since I was a young child, and I love it. In the past 3 months, I was able to do something that reopened the doorway to all the things that I was doing before that I fallen out of love with. So what I'm asking now, as I try to reharness what it was that got me to fall in love with fashion in the first place, I am trying to keep the momentum going that I had. I'm reaching out to you, Shameless Maya, because I have the drive that you had, but I'm trying to keep my footing. So what I'm asking is that I could possibly become part of your collective group and possibly reach out and get the help and assistance while I try to rebrand my business. I'm currently looking for a videographer and an editor, and I am trying to do editing for my blog as well. My main goals is I would love to go to LA BeautyCon this year. I'd love to really go to New York Fashion Week and do something there this year, and I know that I am going to end up going to Paris later on this year. I'm claiming it, I own it, it's going to happen. And as well as do book publishing, because I have 3 novels just sitting on my computer that I have not published yet. As well as I want to go to Vegas BeautyCon and see the trade shows. I had the opportunity to do so a couple years ago and never got a chance to actually take it. This time I want to take the opportunity and go. As well as the beginning of next year, around this time next year, I would like to start my own fashion collection. And this summer, I'm trying to do a tester collection of t-shirts for my own t-shirt line. So I'm reaching out to you, Shameless, because I know that if I'm reaching out to you, I'll be able to better harness the connections that I'm making and be able to use them better, get guidance, get mentoring, and just be all over able to connect. I see what you're doing, and it's made me want to, instead of sit back and relax in the position that I was in, I want to go out and do everything that I said that I wanted to do before and stopped. That's what this is about for me. I want to keep this drive. I want to keep it going. The first fashion event I went to on April the 25th opened my eyes. There's a photograph I keep on my phone all the time, and every time I look at it, I say, I saw myself. I can see myself as this person, and I want to be that person and continue to be that person. And with your help and your collective's help, I think I can really make the dream that I have come true. Thank you for listening to my journey, and stay sultry, stay sexy, stay silent, stylish. Love, peace, faith, and blessings. Bye-bye.